Hi, I'm Olga S. Pérez, coming at you live, unleashing the power of perspective, one reaction at a time. I've been a life strategist for over 20 years, and I'm here to share my insights on trending topics, current news, and music videos that we all want to talk about with love and humor. Welcome back! Welcome back! Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, boys and girls and boys, and I mean by that adult. Boys and girls. Young ladies and young men. Hey! Well, I hope that little break kind of also changed your energy, zoned you out. That's why I specifically use that audio to because I know I could be intense, huh? I know. But I snap it back, baby. I snap it back. So thank you. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. Because there's nothing like doing a real live raw reaction, live streaming with you, with me, together. That's the magic. I love you. I'm so looking forward to this. So, okay, I've been told, right? You guys have commented that it's a trigger warning. And I'm like, isn't that funny? I was thinking more about the Crowder thing. But, I don't want to think about it anymore. Done. We'll get back to it next week. Here we go. I have it. I queued it up. Like I said, I'm a woman of my word. And we're going to go straight to it. Just want to make sure. You guys ready? You ready? Let me know in the chat. You ready? Dirty Money. For those who don't know, I play it. I interrupt as needed, as inspired, as whatever comes through me. And then I play it from the top without interruption. And then I'll put the timestamps below later. So stay tuned, baby. And of course, we'll wrap it up with chats, super chats and all that. Hey, Marty. It's like, I feel zen now. Thanks. Awesome, man. That's all I want. I want to infuse the most difficult things with love and humor. You know? That's my greatest goal. My biggest inspiration is that we must talk, but enough of this petty BS and gossip. No. Let's be constructive here. Oh my God! So he had mentioned, right? He posted something like on Twitter, something like it's going to be dangerous or something. So let's see. Here we go. The Rational Text, and guys, you know how? Okay. I'm going to share the chat at the end. There was some good stuff over on Rumble and the Rumble chat. And if you haven't if you haven't signed up to my Rumble, make sure to sign up to Rumble. All the links in the description below, all the ways you can help me, you can join me. We'll talk about that also at the end of the live stream. I know. It's like, you think I do it on purpose, but I really don't. I really don't create the suspense on purpose. I'm just like, okay, did I say everything? Are we ready? Has everybody had a chance? Because I do want you guys to be able to watch it live versus the replay. Either way, it's good. And make sure to share this content. All right. Real, live, raw reaction. Tom MacDonald, Dirty Money. Starting now.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when they got a corpse to exploit. Cause the media made millions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads while they broadcast news. Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Pfizer. And the freedom fighters, I feel like the left just plants them to infiltrate the right. It's extensive planning, and it happens overnight. It's impressive.
Wait, is that supposed to be the White House blown to pieces? Woo!
And make $1 million off of shirts that say "Let's go Brandon." It's a cash grab. Everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made billions of dollars.
Did we not just talk about this with the whole thing with these content creators or just all MSM, right? It's just a cash grab. It's a cash grab, and that is what makes me sick. Pretending that they're not.
That say "Let's go Brandon." It's a cash grab. Everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made billions of dollars from sanitizer and black masks, and
that's so true. Talk about truth bombs.
It's that funny how the terrorists who attack always come from places that are.
I love that they put his face on the dollar bill or the $100 bill. I love it. Look at him with the what 17th century outfit. But with the braids. Oh, I like it. Talk about the new world and not that one. You know what I mean? I'm talking about us.
Oil rich and half gas. Democrats, they don't give a damn. What is this about? Our military trapped in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using...
That's right. Those are the heroes. Oh, I can't stand it when people start talking about like, oh, we have to rewrite the Constitution. What are you talking about? You didn't do any research about any of the people that made it happen. You have no idea the debates and the discussions, or you wouldn't say that. You've got to be, you've got to be completely ignorant to say something like that. And I keep hearing that a lot lately. No, because, founding fathers, they couldn't have done that because, things are different now. What's different? Freedom's always been the same since the beginning of time. Ask any animal. Why do you think we cage so many animals, huh? Even pets, right? Well, why do we have to put them on a leash? Because we don't want them what? They can't be free, but they're meant to be free. So we have to lock them down, cage them up. Okay, I know.
Hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. Bought and sold since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars. Fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money.
Ooh, I love this guy's style. The chills that I just got in both my legs right now. On the top of my thigh, to be specific. Cha-ching. Oh, I gotta watch that again. Jesus. Can this guy ever disappoint me? Seriously? Because I'm not doing this because I'm a Tom MacDonald fan. No, the guy, if he sucks or I disagree, I'm saying it. God, and just the way he just, This must have been his calling.
Keep us down, dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for this song. It's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence. A U.S. politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are privately owned. Illegal marijuana just mean kids smoking weed turn to dollars.
Truth. I mean, this might be exhausting for somebody who doesn't want to hear the truth in just a matter of minutes.
In their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing.
That's
Still
right.
we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations. We have no idea where it is. A pipeline leaks, price of gas goes higher. Stock market crash, everybody gets fired. Economy is weak while we trying to beat a virus. $1 trillion in debt to China. We celebrate the smallest
To China!
battles we're winning, so they can publish the headline that's gonna fuel the vision. But if we champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. We don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning.
That's what I said about the new, not the new WO bull BS. No, the new. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we are stuck at the beginning. Absolutely. Well, that's what happens. People get comfortable and they get soft. You know what I mean? And you sleep. You snooze. What do they say? When you snooze, you lose. Okay.
Champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. We don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. Bought and sold since we were born.
Ooh, I wonder who's singing in the background. Sounds like a female.
They want money. We want dirty dollars. Fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money.
I freaking love that. Every time. Chills. And it's like literally electricity. Oh my God.
Down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood. It's all about the money. Every time we make a buck, they take from us. It's all about the money. The dollar runs our lives until we die. It's all about the money.
When they say that money is everything, right? Or the money is the root of all evil. No. No. It's what he just said. I mean, we've all said it. Many people say it, right? But I like the way he just said, let me just hear that one more time.
The dollar runs our lives until we die.
The money runs our lives till we die.
It controls your mind and it controlling mine.
Controls your mind, right? Because you're thinking all you want is you need money, right? Some people really need money. Some people want more money. The ambition never stops. So it's the desire for that thing that makes it so bad, not the thing in itself. Well, in this case, fiat money that's not real money. That's another story. Okay, that's another story.
Dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
Yeah, I don't want your dirty money. Of course, video by Nova Rockefeller and Jared Potter. Just great production, great background, money. It's Money.
I don't want your dirty money.
With the American flag back there and the White House crumbled. And I love that he's wearing white. Okay, yeah, you know. Till I can make more money because YouTube ain't paying me. Here goes the commercial that I'm not going to pay them. But if somebody wants to sponsor it, I will. I know some other people had mentioned that if I do it on other platforms, but I haven't found that to be true. I've tried that. But specifically, I believe it's because of the software that I use to live stream. That it definitely, for you guys to hear the audio right and everything, it has to be Chrome. And that's the issue. But again, I love all your input. Thank you for all your help. So, okay. I actually am pretty impressed how simple this video is. I'm sure it wasn't simple to make, to produce, but they didn't really have to do a lot of props. The message stands with itself. The money thing. Now, the fact that he's dressed in white, I wonder if he did it just for aesthetics. But there's always meaning to everything he does. Or even like Nova when they produce their videos. I'm wondering if the white is also to bring light, is what I'm feeling. Anyway, all right. Like I said, I'm going to play it from the top, uninterrupted.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when they got a corpse to exploit. Cause the media made millions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads while they broadcast news. Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Pfizer. And the freedom fighters, I feel like the left just plants them to infiltrate the right. It's extensive planning. Then it happens overnight. It's impressive branding. Make $1 million off of shirts that say let's go Brandon. It's a cash grab. Everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made billions of dollars from sanitizer and black mass. And that's that. Funny how the terrorists who have tagged always come from places that are oil rich and have gas. Democrats, they don't give a damn. What is this about? Our military trapped in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. Bought and sold since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars. Fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for this song, it's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence. A US politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are privately owned, illegal marijuana just mean kids smoking weed turn the dollars in their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing. Still we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations, we have no idea where it is. A pipeline leaks, price of gas goes higher. Stock market crash, everybody gets fired. Economy is weak while we trying to beat a virus. $1 trillion in debt to China. celebrate the smallest battles we're winning, so they can publish the headline that's gonna fuel the vision. But if we champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. If we don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. Not insult since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars. Fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. Money, 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 money. Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood. It's all about the money, 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 money. Every time we make a buck, they take from us. It's all about the money, 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 money. The dollar runs our lives until we die. It's all about the money, 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 money. It controls your mind and they control it mine. Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You know, that for me wasn't triggering. It wasn't triggering. I mean, it got me. I loved it. All truth bombs. Very well said. Very nicely put. I thought it was pretty mild. The only thing I'm thinking that just dangerous is kind of like what he said. Like, you know, that, yeah, they're watching you, baby. They're watching you. But they're thinking, oh, it's music. Nobody cares. You're just a musician and you're independent. You know, that's fine. You're not mainstream. Although he's been all these hits. I wonder if this is going to have a hit. If it's going to be a hit. Because it's pretty mild. I think it's mild. Maybe because I'm already, you know, intense. I think this is mild. But, well done. And I did like the beat. Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to it a couple more times before I get into real groove. Plus, when you're sitting down, guys, it's just not the same, okay? Some of you will be like, I don't think you know how to dance. It's like, please. You try doing a live stream of dancing on a chair. Without, like, me getting all, like, out of control. Yeah. I kept looking at it this time when I played it the second time, more than just listening to it like I usually do, where I kind of close my eyes and just go with the feeling. Because I just felt like, what did I miss? Did I miss something in the first time? Who can disagree with that? You just can't. So I don't know. What would be the trigger part in this? What would be the trigger? Well, I thank you, Tom. Thank you, Nova. Thank you, Jared, for another great drop. Thank you for existing and being in my life. And so many of you found me because of him. And I thank you and I thank him. Always grateful. And I never forget. Ooh, so Steinway's, let's see real quick, on the Rumble chats. So the audio, I'm sorry, that was from the break. It's the love in caps of money. That's the root of evil. Yeah, right, when you worship the money. And for those of you who've watched me and known me, I've said it. I had advice from my own brother years ago when I was struggling. I made a bad business investment. It wasn't bad, actually. It was very fruitful, but I had a shitty, low-life partner who stole. Anyway, and so here I was struggling, to make ends meet and to get back on the saddle and to pay the debts and all kinds of stuff, right? And I remember my brother said to me, one of my brothers, he said, Olga, because I'm like, no matter what I do, I never make enough, all these, which is true. Like, I'm making fun of it now, but, like, the truth is, I just seemed like everything was always so much harder for me. And then, people were like, oh, I'm sure you make money really easily, this and that. You're so talented, or because of your looks, blah, blah, blah. And it was quite the opposite for me. It was always like, what the fuck? And I think maybe because when you're a nice person, people take kindness as a weakness. That's one reason. I don't think, I know. But, you can't just look at it and say it's one thing. But my point is that he said, when I was all about making money, because that was my sense of security. And he said, Olga, you want to make money? You got to stop being a whore to the money. Meaning, stop like wanting to make more money, although it was for a good cause, because I was broke. He's like, but that energy is where it took you. And if you want to get out of that energy, I was like, I mean, the words were harsh, especially when you're already beaten to the ground. And it was harsh, but I remember it really hit me. It took me a while to get out of that mentality, but the message hit me. When it hits you, and you never forget it. And I was just like, every time I worked after that, whether it was working for somebody or my own business, I kept saying, do not chase the money. So that you just triggered that memory, Steinway, that, the love of money, because it was liberating and it did make a difference. Because although, like I said, I wasn't a whore to the money, but the fact that I was like, I'm not making enough and I work so hard. And he's like, how about you just work and stop worrying about the money and stop thinking that money, stop focusing on that. The reason why is because I was taking jobs that I didn't want because I needed the money. So he's like, well, stop. If you don't like the job, it's your choice because you're a whore to the money. That's the story. Sorry. It took me all this to get to that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, all my peeps, my friends, my love. Thank you for your love and support. I hope you enjoyed that live reaction. Hope you enjoyed that song. I will read your chats in a minute. But before that, let me just say that I got some new, I never really mentioned that I have t-shirts because some of it's like the typical merch with like the name of the company, right? Like the name of the show. But I wanted to share that I've been collaborating with someone, which by the way, right after this live, I'm getting on a call to talk about more designs. They're going to like make, I believe they were asking me for headshots of myself to create more designs. And I'm like, really? That's what they think would be cool. I don't know. I would love to get your input. But yeah, check out my store. The links are also in the description below. I have different designs. I got the how you doing. I got this latest one that he made. How cool is this one, right? Just want to see if you guys can see when I highlight that. How cool is that? Is that not the burst of Olga right there? So there's a few different designs. I got another one with like this, look at the cool face, right? Like, how you doing? How you doing? Right? So check it out, guys. I think the hats are cool too. But I got more coming. And all your purchases are what's going to help me, this channel. And not to mention the love. But we're also, like I said, all the sales as well is going to go in part to the designer. Because at the moment, I don't have the budget to pay. But they love me. They're into me. They know it. And they want to do this. Like, they're inspired. It's freaking awesome. So, it's not easy to be an artist and make a living, especially when you're real and nice and not salesy like me. But also become a member on Locals. Here's like the news feed, how we all engage and talk, and I do, background, behind the scenes. Here's another one where, let me see. Well, when you guys go to the option, let me say, when you guys go to the option, one second. Where is it? Oh. It probably looked like that when you guys first, you see that? And there's an option that says down there, it says, let me view this content first. You know what I mean? Consider, become a member, join the community. It's going to be great. And you completely have everything to do. I am supported by the community. And I thank you for those who already have helped and become members. I know, I can't thank you enough, guys. But yeah, now let me look at the super chat before I head out for my meeting that I got 2 minutes. Like I said, if there's a chat that you guys want me to read and not miss, super chat it because it pops up and I can't miss it. So, welcome everybody. Hey, Meme Savagery. Shalom. Goyim. Or Goyam. I forget if I said it right. Ever wonder how the tribe gets politicians to push? Okay. I love it when you guys send me links. But I always have to make sure, like, who's selling something here. Well, happy Friday, happy day, happy life to you. If I missed your chat right now, hey, Sarita Shamira, I will read the replay. Make sure you know, because even when I try to tag you, for some reason you can't do that on the comments. So check out the comments later, or re-comment. Reshare your comment in the live chat in the comments below of the video. Hey, Victor says, I move over to Twitter in the future for sure, Olga. Awesome. Yeah, because Twitch was really, really slow. I guess it's just the kind of people that go there. And because Twitter is starting to change in a way that I thought, let me go there. Because it seems more, even if Elon's a fake, that it's more like free speech. Because I'm seeing content that's not taken down there. And Twitch, like, it's mostly like people that play games and stuff like that, which is fine. So I'm like, right now, again, until I get more members and support, then I can pay for other software that I can stream in like 20 platforms instead of just 3. Just giving you real intel, guys. Wait, my experience has been the harder I push money away, the more consistently it flows back to me. Yeah. So, Jorge Escavadia says Brainwash had more of an impact of the song. Why, thank you. Katie Arkansas. Hey, thank you for the cool live reaction. Victor, your emojis. All right, guys. Well, without further ado, thank you. And again, if you haven't already told me, let me know what you really think about the live raw reaction. Not just, what you think about Tom's latest song, because some of you probably, you might not be a Tom fan, but you're an Olga fan. Let me know. Much love, everyone. Much love. Many blessings. And I'll talk to you soon.